Not exactly a great way to start off the weekend here on the Outer Banks. Look at the Atlantic Ocean behind me. Pretty good swells, anywhere between 8 to 12 feet in some areas. Rain that's been falling all night long. As a matter of fact, the hotel I stayed at in Kill Devil Hills was banging all night. Sounded like a tropical storm or even a low category 1 hurricane coming in, but no, that's not the case. It is just a coastal storm, and that is what people up here are against. As the sun came up today, flooding was intense on North Carolina Highway 12. I was trying to make my way down to Rodanthe to meet my photographer. We came from separate places in the evening last night, and he ended up staying in a hotel there. But as the sun was coming up, I quickly realized that I was in a precarious situation with anywhere between 1 to 4 feet of storm surge coming in off of the Atlantic and whipping up the sand dunes. I mean, look at that sand being pushed by wind gusts upwards to 20, 30, 40 miles per hour. And in some spots, even down by Cape Hatteras, potential for even 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts or more. Not a situation you want to be into. So at that roadway, there were cars that were stranded and people that were walking out of the vehicles to higher ground. And as much as I wanted to keep going, I had to turn around. And sure enough, road closures up and down here on the Outer Banks. Now, heavy machinery out on these roadways moving the sand that has been pushed in from the beaches and the surge so that they can get these roadways open. That's the issue, that even if the water recedes, the problem is all that sand. Well, you can't drive on that. You will get stuck easily. And that's why officials are out here working feverishly to make that happen. And it's a coastal storm. Again, kind of acts like a nor'easter, not tropical in any way, but it certainly feels like that. Not as warm, clearly, as a tropical system, but nonetheless, unfortunately, there are structures that have fallen into the Atlantic, and that is something that continues to happen here on the Outer Banks. In fact, we've had multiple structures over the course of the past few years fallen because of the surge and the erosion. The Outer Banks has always been known for its beauty and also roughness. People here expect these tough storms, but certainly this late in the season, they don't want to see them. It never makes it any easier. Reporting on the beaches of the Outer Banks in North Carolina, Robert Ray, Fox Weather.